Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here I'm Joella with
Isaac, and we're going to be taking you through some of the common slangs in the context of American and British English, and it's going to be a few among the many, and we have specifically chosen to pick these that are so interesting and they're in daily use, but keep it in mind, this is only for informal kind of communication, all that, maybe with friends, with the family and all that kind of stuff, but not formal. All right, so let's dive into it. Joel, I think you can go in.
Yeah. So in British English we say knackered.
Okay.
For example, I can say I've been doing a lot of work and I feel knackered, or I'm knackered. How do you put it in American English?
Yeah, in American English, being knackered simply means being exhausted, okay? Take for instance someone who has had a long day, you've been working and all that, you reach home and you feel so exhausted. That is in American.
So in British English we call it cheeky. How is it called in American English?
Now, cheeky, if I come to your side briefly, how I understand it is being cheeky is being nasty, right? Kind of sometimes can be annoying but funny in one way or the other. However, now when it comes to American English, cheeky simply means sneaky. Okay, being sneaky, you're being so sneaky. Okay, like someone who is trying to, in a funny way, so annoying. Like, take for instance, like you say, you've been tired from work, come home, get someone who is so nasty at home and all that. So in one or the other, we can decide to say that is being sneaky in American and maybe being cheeky in the British. Yeah,
that's true. And then in British English, I can say maybe I have a friend who talks rubbish. Yes, I know it's awkward or weird, but how is it in American English?
No, usually, when boys get out, like hang out, they tend to, when you're trying to crack a joke and all that, one can decide to calm you down by saying, man, you're talking rubbish, man. No, now in the context of American English, we call it trash. Man, cut a cup, man. That is trash.
Okay. Trash, rubbish.
Trash.
Okay, that's
sure.
And then in British English, I can say I'm brilliant. How do you call it in American English? Or how do you say I'm brilliant in American English?
Yeah, in American English, we say that's cool. Okay, like for instance, someone has dressed up so nicely, he's looking so awesome. So the slang that we use, man, you look cool, like you're cool, you're so amazing, all that. That's simply that.
But of course, mine is easier because brilliant is the best.
Yeah, kind of that. But anyway, same stuff.
Okay, and then in British English we call it meet up. For example, I can say I'm going to meet up my friends. How do you call it in American English?
Yeah, in that we simply say hang out. Yeah, I'm going to hang out with friends, like hang out with my family, kind of stuff. That is the slang that we use there.
Okay, that's nice. And then I can say I want to come to your place, or maybe I want to come and visit you. How do you say it in American English, or which slang do you use in America?
Now in American English, take for instance, we have been having a talk, okay, and maybe we want to go and see some place and all that, okay. So suggestively, I can say I'm going to the market. Wanna come? Okay. So the slang there, you notice I put wanna come, okay. Wanna come. That's basically that. Yeah. So from what we have looked at about 6 different slangs, and one, these are just a few from the many, and just to take you through what we have tried to cover, we have tried to talk about being knackered, and of which we have said in the American aspect we call it exhausted, okay. Then we also talked about being cheeky. Cheeky simply means being nasty, I would say so, but it's a slang anyway, but in American we do call it being sneaky. Then we have also talked of the aspect of chilling out with friends and you're kind of trying to speak and one of your friends tries to mean that you're talking nonsense. In other words, in the British aspect, we call that talking rubbish. Okay, it's a slang, not something formal. Then in the American aspect, we do call that, you're talking trash. Okay, you're talking trash. You can decide to come in down and when you're talking trash. Then in the American English, still check, for instance, you've seen something and you really appreciate it. It's looking so awesome. Okay, in American English, we call that, it's cool, being cool. Okay, then in the British, we say that's brilliant, as you say. Then of course, then the other aspect, take for instance, you wanna hang out. Of course, I already mentioned it in a slang. Like you want to go out with someone, like spend some time together. In American English, we call it hanging out. Okay, you wanna hang out with someone. Okay, then in the British English, I think you say meet up, right? Yeah, you wanna meet up with someone. Basically, those are slangs. Okay, then finally, this one of wanna come. It's kind of some kind of nigger kind of thing, but it's a slang. Though I wouldn't appreciate if we use it formally, like saying, for instance, in writing and all that. It's not cool. So we are going to try to bring in the aspect, like, let's try to put it in kind of a dialogue, okay? And we are going to take a scenario whereby Joella here has been at work, there's been a lot, okay? Comes back home, meets a brother, the kind of instance. So I'm gonna meet up with Joella and she's gonna take me through what has happened in her day, what that she has gone through, how she's so exhausted from work and all that. But we're gonna use slangs here. The reason being is that we are very close friends and we are gonna dodge the formal bit of it and try to be, kind of informal kind of stuff, feel ourselves and let it flow. So we are going to try to put it in kind of a dialogue, and I want us to flow together. As we bring in this, you're able to translate, you're able to relate, like what you use daily, and appreciate that. Yeah, the things are cool. Hey Joe.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
How's been your day?
Very boring and so annoying.
Tell me about it.
Just know I was at work, I did a lot of work, and I'm so knackered.
Oh, that's so
And then worst of it all, when I reached home, you know how my brother can be so cheeky.
I know.
He really disturbed me a lot.
He's a stubborn guy around.
Yeah.
So what's up? Is everything cool?
Not really. Not so cool, yeah.
Alright, by the way, there's gonna be a movies tonight. I don't know if you'd like to hang out with me. You wanna come?
Oh, yeah, I can.
Sure.
Just to remove the stress.
That's cool by you?
Stress. Yeah,
alright, that's better now. So guys, you've seen how that dialogue was. It wasn't more of formal, but felt like I met a friend and we're too informal, okay? Finding out how her day was, and she was really being more of informal to me. She said I was knackered, kind of a thing. She was tired, okay? Yeah. She met her, she came back home being disturbed by a very cheeky bro, kind of nasty and all that, so annoying in one way or the other, but also funny. I brought in the option of hanging out, let's hang out, and she liked it. It was cool, okay? Yeah. And that is how we use some of the slangs in our daily communication, especially with friends, with family, and all that, okay? So thank you guys, thanks for watching, and see you another time.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment and share also. Thank you so much. See you. Bye.